Christmas time means more family time and extended family relationships. In particular, well, they can come with expectations and old dynamics that we would like to push past.
So knowing that, our next guest has one goal, and that is to make family time a good time this season. KSL parenting contributor Heather Johnson joins us. Great to see you. I gave you a round of applause right there.
Yes,
I didn't mean to clap that loud. I'm sorry. It came out louder than I intended. So let me set the table with some potential dynamics, okay? So maybe you are dealing within your extended family with a difficult personality. Maybe you don't connect with someone, you don't like someone. Maybe you just don't want to be there, but you feel like you have to. There's an obligation. Did I summarize the challenges well enough?
Sounds like the holidays, right? Sounds like the holidays right there.
You put a bow on it, too.
So here's the thing. Here's the challenge for the holidays that we're all facing. The challenge is, how do we love, support, make memories with, spend time with family members when we are all imperfect? That's the challenge. The challenge is the month of December into January, when we see each other more often, how in the world are we going to spend time with and make memories with family members when every one of us included, are imperfect people?
A great way to say it, Heather.
That's what we're trying to figure out what to do, right? And that's what we're headed into. Now, here's what's interesting. When we look at statistics, 75% of family members, of people, say that there's at least one family member who annoys them. Okay, that's a significant number.
I think emphasis on at least.
At least, at least one, right? We know that the longer we're with people, the less tolerant we are of them. So at this season, when we're with family more, there's naturally going to be less tolerance over time, right? We've got to be aware of these things. We also know that we push the limits and mistreat the people that we're closest to.
That's true.
And so when we're in these family relationships and we're about ready to spend a lot of time together, or already have started with Thanksgiving, we're in this situation where we know we start to grow less patient, push the limits a little bit, be just a little bit less kind in these situations.
Yeah, we can
got to figure out what we can do.
We're kind of stuck in our ways, too. So you are going to walk us through 4 practical tips. And you say first to start off with like a mindset shift. So how can changing the way that we perceive certain obligations that can make this family time a little less stressful?
Yeah, that's the first thing we want to do, is we look at this often as we're obligated to attend, we're obligated to go to these things. We want to get rid of an obligation and turn it into an opportunity. That mental shift in and of itself will help us. And here's why. When we see things as an obligation, that automatically means we don't have any agency or choice in it. We don't like that. We don't like being forced to do something or not getting to choose it. So changing it into an opportunity means that immediately we go, wait, I'm choosing to go do this, and I have agency to choose that. And then it's asking, what could this be an opportunity for? Could it be an opportunity to get to know someone better? Could it be an opportunity to support, to connect? We can look at it as an opportunity instead of an obligation. So that's the first thing that we want to do. It will help create that shift.
A lot of these relationship dynamics that we've touched on, I mean, they can feel heavy and hard because they've built up over a number of years, right? But I love the power of simplicity in this next point, which is you can let it go.
You can. You can let go of past grievances and show up the month of December for family experiences for the holidays and not bring with you everything from the past. Now, one of the best ways to do this, we get into this mindset where we keep hoping that the past is going to show up differently for us today. If we can let that go, which means if we can accept that where we started today, which is we're all imperfect, and there's been imperfections in the past, and show up today just going, you know what, regardless, this is where I am now, and let those grievances go, we can start fresh. Otherwise, we see them through this very tainted lens, and we've got to stop doing that.
Can we revisit what you said about maybe that person that just pushes your buttons, and you know, what can we do to make sure like it doesn't spiral out of control?
Yeah, well, there's 2 things. One, we can just worry about observing others instead of reacting to them. So we're going to have this person who's frustrating or annoying, and we're going to work really hard. Almost imagine that you're sitting on a couch watching a movie. You're just watching what's going on in this family. And instead of reacting to it, you just get to observe it. What happens then is when we just observe, we don't judge. And when we don't judge, we can be curious. We can ask ourselves, with this annoying person, right, who's not as annoying anymore, what might they be experiencing? Or what do you think they're thinking or going through? So that's one thing that we can do that will help. The last thing that probably helps the most is only expecting of us. And it is so powerful if we will go into these situations and we will ask a simple question: what do I want the outcome of this experience to be? If we'll just ask, what do I want the outcome to be? And then we show up thinking and acting in ways that support the outcome I want to see, we will be just fine in these family experiences. will just expect of us. What we tend to do is we go into it and we, well, if my sister-in-law will apologize, I expect of her, then today will be okay. If they act a certain way, if they say a certain thing, then I'll be good. No, the way this works is I get to decide who I'm going to be, and that's how I'm going to show up.
Mel Robbins wrote an interesting op-ed for, I think, the New York Times this week, and she underscored that simplicity and also the idea that it's not our job to change people.
Correct.
And I liked that, and I really appreciate the ideas you've added to that conversation. Heather, thank you so much.